this is my next monthly update video of my transition, pretty much what's remaining that can be changed with my body on HRT at this point. Besides what's been going on in the world today, I don't want to really go into that here. So let's just get into what's been happening. It's been a little bit of a struggle for me because what my body's been doing since going off of the estrogen cream. The estrogen cream, I was taking it 1 ml twice a week. So I was taking it on a Sunday and a Wednesday. The Wednesday is when I take my estrogen injection, the estradiol injection. So I would have it all in my system all at once. So, and when it got to like Sunday, I would take it and give it that boost of estrogen. My weight was at 149. My bust was 42 inches. Standing, leaning, and laying measurements. But since, and my waist was 32 and my hips were a 38. This was November 6th is when I took it last, so I haven't been on it since then. So what's been happening? I've been dropping weight, not being on it, so my weight has dropped. Last I checked my weight, I was 139 pounds, 139.9 from 149.9. Yeah, I lost 10 pounds, which it's affected my body, my hips. I've lost an inch since losing weight. I lost an inch on my waist, which I really struggled to gain in my hips doing those exercises. I've lost an inch of all that work I've done. My underbust has readjusted a little bit. My measurements there. So I'm still 32 band size. But last I took my bust measurement, the standing and leaning were 41 inches and the laying was 42. Still measuring, like with the website, a bra that fits is still saying with my measurements, I'm still an I/J cup, like a 32 IJ bra size. So it's a struggle. I did contact my doctor, the one prescribing my hormones, and they said the further be able to help, I need to come in and see him and have an appointment. But the soonest appointment I was able to get was March 7th, which my appointment was already set on March 8th. So I just decided not to have an earlier date because that's when I'm getting my blood drawn to find out where my hormone levels are at, to make sure everything's all good and not too high like it was or too low, just to find out. So we're adding the weight loss portion to that appointment to figure out what's going on, what can be done. I don't know if I need to go back on the estrogen cream, like the estradiol cream, or not. fix the issue or if I need to up my estradiol dose, take the injection. I'm not sure. I have to see then, but it sucks having to wait a month, like a little over a month, to get in to see someone about this issue, because the longer I wait, the more the issue's getting worse. And the way I've been feeling about it lately, you can say it's dysphoria, but it's not 100% like dysphoria. The best way I can describe it is like a cis woman who has these issues and experiences these kind of issues. I feel like the same way like any other person would if they're losing weight like this. When they're trying to gain weight, because I've struggled and I finally got to where I was happy with everything. I just needed a little bit more fullness up here on my breasts, just like through this area through here, mostly the upper part, and it would have been all perfect. But losing, it's not helping how I feel about that. Sucks, but nothing I can do currently right now, because I do not want to start, even though I still have the estrogen cream, a whole unopened tube, and what's left of the previous one I was using. I don't want to go back on it yet until I find out where my hormone levels are actually at and talk with my care team about what's going on and what can be done to resolve this issue. So that's the biggest thing that's been happening with my body. Even though my waist looks really good right now, I just want my hips and my bust to go back to where they were. My waist can stay where it is for all I care, because it looks good. It's just the other two measurements is where I need to get. I've been trying to get back, but the way my body's been losing weight, it's a struggle to gain all that back. So nothing I can really do about it at the moment. Just try to deal, because of my autism, having to deal with emotions is really frustrating, and trying to deal with that. So dealing with that is really not including the whole world, what's going on, just what my body's doing, trying to deal with those emotions. It's just affecting how I feel, because I felt really good where I was at. Because it's weird, because when I gain weight, I felt better, but losing the weight, I feel like how I've been feeling before when I was struggling to gain, and not quite where I wanted to be. So yeah, that's where I'm at now with things. Hopefully can get back and not have this struggle again with my weight and trying to gain weight. Other than that, the only other thing that's been happening is still in the process of getting electrolysis done on here. There's pretty much all the hair through here is dealt with and is gone. There's only like a few spots that was done the last time up through here. The bulk of it's been the left side here and here, and a few spots on this side that's come back, and what was on this side through here is gone. That annoying, irritating hair is finally gone. Because the way the treatments have been going, and I'm still having treatments because the hair keeps coming back, she decided, electrolysis decided to do a different method, which that method really helped bring down the bulk of what was left. The only irritating thing is the hair that are stubborn that won't go away right away, so it's just a struggle right now trying to get those gone, because most of the hair I feel is like through here, well, more here, and there's a spot right here, and a few along the jawline, mostly around these areas, like here, and the hair that was, because she found extra hairs that was down lower, the neck is here, that is gone. So yeah, that's what's happening there. And the other thing is the cost of electrolysis where I'm going has gone up again. The price has gone up another $5 from the $10 it went up before. So I'm like having to pay out of pocket $90 per session now, when it was $85, and before that it was about $75, $80 before. Then the price went up to $85. Now it's at $90 for 1 hour. This is just for a 1 hour session. So yeah, from when I first started getting electrolysis, especially for the surgery prep, it was $75 per hour, and now it's $90. So yeah, it sucks, but it has to be done to get rid of it so I don't have issues. Other than that, no other things I can really say is really going on transition wise. So yeah, until I figure out what's going on with my weight and get things back, there's not much more I can like report on physical changes with my body, like any gains or setbacks. Like this is like the newest thing that's going on. So yeah, and the biggest reason I stopped taking the estrogen cream was because the main issue I was put on it for has been resolved. It's all healed, no issues. So I went off of it, and this is where I'm at now. So we'll see if I continue losing weight. Then when I see the doctor next, figure out what's going on and what can be done, and go from there. So until my next video, it would be a big help if you comment, rate it, like thumbs up the video, and if you could subscribe, would be appreciated. So until my next video, boop, boop, boop.